In 2015, Toyota and Subaru announced a marriage or a joint partnership, if you will, to develop one of the world's most affordable sports cars. Then in 2011, Toyota and Subaru announced their first love child, which was the also famous Toyota 86 and the Subaru BRZ. And both models are actually very similar. Ultimately, parehas pa nga makina nito. Pero think of it this way na meron din silang specific and special characteristics and ugali sa pag-iisang kotse nila. Now think of these cars as twins na pinanganak sa isang pamilya pero naghiwalay sila at tumanda sa magkaibang pamilya at nagtagpo ulit. Now this is the Subaru part of the family. Boxer engine, rear-wheel drive, looks much like the 86 pero yun nga, meron siyang special characteristics. Now the question that remains is this 2020 Subaru BRZ enough to take on over as the world's most affordable sports car, even with the 2021 or the new outgoing model that's up on the horizon? We'll find out today. Join me as we review the 2020 BRZ, one of the world's most affordable and most beautiful sports cars. My name is Jeff Bangsil, this is Philkotse.com, the #1 car portal in the Philippines. The front of the BRZ is sleek, sporty, and hands down, handsome. Tingnan nyo naman hindi kayo magdadalawang isip na sports car siya. What's nice about this car is all LED na siya. Meron din tayong DRLs and fog lamps dito. Ang pinagkaiba ng 86 sa BRZ is actually not much except for headlamps, fog lamp configuration, and the grille. But that's pretty much it. Meron din tayong signal lights dito on both sides and guys, ano kaya to? Correct or not, it's a headlight washer. And guys, tingnan nyo, napakababa hanggang bewang ko lang The engine of the BRZ is powered by a 2.0 naturally aspirated boxer engine that makes 200 horsepower and 200 Newton meters of torque. And what people like the most about this car is, it's true to its nature na hindi siya turbo. And para talaga siya sa mga purists kasi meron din tayong 6-speed manual transmission. So masasabi mo talaga na isa to sa mga pinakamasayang kotse that's out in the market today. And for fuel consumption naman, a mixture of city and highway, nakakuha tayo ng 7.5 kilometers per liter. Tipid na for a sports car, di ba? For wheel and tire setup, the BRZ is fitted with 17-sized aluminum wheels with Michelin tires na 215/45 yung dimensions. Iba yung design niya sa wheel ng 86 pero para sa akin, mas may dating to. The side of the BRZ is very beautiful. Sports car yung dating. And wala masyadong character lines yung kotse na to aside from this area right here. Pero makikita nyo na napaka-smooth and ang ganda ng flow and paggawa o kaya hulma nitong kotse na to. As you guys can see, flowing yung rear fender niya up to the back area of the BRZ. And meron din tayong shark's fin antenna that really adds to the fluidity of the design of the BRZ. And meron din tayong automatic folding side mirrors kapag nilock po yung kotse. The rear of the BRZ is fitted with LED tail lamps. Meron din tayong wing that's really available in any variant that you choose. Tapos meron din tayong lower diffuser here that actually has dual exhaust. Trivia, this is actually inspired by F1 cars. Meron din tayong third brake light doon. Wala tayong rear view camera pero madali naman nang ilagay yun kapag aftermarket Still a very beautiful car. Wow! Ang liit! Pero, kasya pa rin naman ng 200 liters of any item that you might have. Tingnan nyo nga to, yung camera bag namin. Ang laki-laki nito, pero kasya pa rin siya sa loob ng BRZ. If you need a little more extra space, pwede mo ring ibaba yung rear back seats. Medyo maproseso lang, pero kayang-kaya. Now, I would be lying if I said na hindi mahirap sumakay dito sa BRZ. Lalo na kung medyo may edad ka, kailangan mag-stretching ka muna ng onte. Pero once nakaupo ka naman na dito, mararamdaman mo na medyo nakayakap sa'yo yung sporty seats and pwede naman na. Pero yun nga, mag-stretching ka muna. Inside the interior of the BRZ, it's everything that you would expect from a sports car. A very tight and secure cabin. Starting with the steering wheel, meron tayong leather steering wheel with red and black accents that really spread out through the front of the interior. Meron din tayong semi-digital gauge cluster and of course, air conditioning. Not much to say about this kasi very simple and very, kumbaga, whatever you need is right here. One thing that seems dated about this car lang is the infotainment system. I've actually seen this very same radio design in cars or Toyota vehicles from 2005 and above. So medyo dated na talaga siya and something that you really would not expect from a 2020 model. Although the bright side is, madali lang naman i-upgrade to a 2-din head unit. So okay na rin. Pagbaba mo dito, meron tayong dual control aircon systems and of course a push start feature as well. Meron tayong 6-speed automatic transmission. It also comes with a short shift manual transmission. 6-speed na to, just in case you would need to go really fast in the highways. Pero meron din tayong automatic transmission na variant, just in case. Of course, meron tayong classic handbrake and traction control settings in the middle. And of course, we also have seat heaters for both seats, although hindi rin naman siguro natin magagamit ito sa Pilipinas kasi medyo mainit din dito. Malamig ang aircon niya, especially since it's a small cabin and meron kang 4 aircon blowers. As for the seats naman, it's a mixture of leather and suede. And meron tayong BRZ symbols that really give it a sporty look. Ngayon, what people don't know about this car is meron siyang actually rear seats. But the rear seats are actually so tight na I don't think an actual human being could actually fit in there unless meron kang 5 or 6-year-old na kasama. O kaya aso, or kaya some food maybe. But it's there just in case you might need it. Sabi nga ng content manager namin, baka kaluluwa lang ang kasa dyan sa likod o kaya bags ng girlfriend mo. Either way, andyan yan. So in this vehicle, nothing is touchscreen. Everything has analog and physical buttons. So very classic siya and it really gives homage to the classic kind of sports car, pero modern. So kung ako sa inyo, kung medyo nabibitin kayo dito, which is ultimately the only downfall in this car, upgrade yun na lang. Mura lang naman yun eh. And also, one cool feature about this car na medyo naisip na rin siguro ni Subaru is meron siyang padding dito sa center console just in case mabangga mo yung tuhod mo. So hindi na siya actually masakit. Hindi ko nga napansin na meron siyang padding but without this, siguro medyo masasakit mga tuhod natin. So right now, we're driving the Subaru BRZ in the city and mapapansin mo talaga na mababa siya. First impressions mo is of course it's a sports car and everything seems like it's really low. Kumbaga, sobrang baba ng kotse, parang matatamaan mo lahat ng humps and lahat ng butas. But the truth is, saktong-sakto naman yung ride height niya para hindi mo matamaan tong mga to. Mababa lang talaga yung roofing nitong BRZ. Meron din tayong short throw manual kaya madali lang mag-shift. So wala masyadong delay when it comes to shifting and very easy naman siya. Pwede mo siyang i-daily drive o kaya dalhin sa mga sport or track days. Sabi rin nila na medyo kulang din daw ang power delivery ng Toyota 86 pati ng Subaru BRZ. Pero para sa akin, saktong-sakto lang naman din siya pati sa power to weight ratio. And as for power, very immediate and consistent naman siya. It's everything that you would expect from a non-turbo engine. Ang isang setback lang siguro, pero masasabi mo rin kasi ito with every manual car, is medyo nakakangawit lang siya in traffic. Pero para sa akin, sulit naman. And as for ride comfort o kaya suspension, meron siyang slight na pagkatagtag, but it's everything that you would expect from a sports car. So, given naman na, and kahit naman ganun, komportable pa rin siya. Personally, ako sa pagmamaneho ko ngayon, I don't see it as very uncomfortable. Actually, komportable pa to para sa akin. And kung medyo may edad ka na, doon ka lang siguro magiging medyo uncomfortable sa ride suspension niya. And as for turning radius, maganda naman siya. Again, it's a rear-wheel drive car. It's very easy to drift. So expect mo lang na maganda talaga yung turning radius na binigay dito na Subaru/Toyota. And as for steering wheel naman, or kaya steering system niya, mapapansin nyo first hand na medyo mabigat siya, pero okay lang yan because this ensures confidence and hindi ka talaga matatakot na ibato yung kotse na to sa mga corners, if you will. Ngayon kung baguhan ka nga lang, medyo may chance na medyo ayawan mo siya, pero masasanay ka rin naman. One of the best features of this car is weight distribution niya. Kaya hindi talaga siya mahirap i-drift, hindi siya mahirap ibato sa corners. And it's really, anyway, as they say, with a car like this, it's really meant to be enjoyed not only in straights but through corners as well. Perfect to pang slalom. Oh, and one premium feature that this car also has, it actually comes with a cruise control system. So kahit manual siya, isipin mo kapag nasa highway ka o kaya nasa mga high RPMs ka, hindi ka na maiilang kasi pwede mo lang siyang ilagay sa cruise control. Sabihin natin pupunta ka ng Baguio o kaya pupunta ka ng La Union, dire-diretso ka na. Hindi ka man tatapak ng gas. So yun nga, Jess, tapos na tayo. Galing mo ah. Ang galing mo ba?
Ito.
Bakit?
Yeah. Yan ba yung Subaru BRZ? Yan?
Value,
I like
may
that
value.
car. I dig that car, man.
Sino ba to? Saan galing?
Sa'yo huli Chris Ron yan?
Now for aesthetics, the Subaru BRZ is a beautiful car with its really clean and very, very perfect lines. Mapapansin mo siya even from afar. And this car is ika nga an instant classic. So for aesthetics, we're giving it a 4 out of 5. For practicality, syempre this is a sports car. And sino nga namang bibili ng sports car for you to be practical in it? So 2 plus 2 siya, pero the truth is, hindi masyadong kasya ang tao sa likod. So pwede pa. But we're not totally giving it a low score. So we're giving the BRZ a 2.5 out of 5. For performance, the selling point of the BRZ or the 86 is in no way meant to be taken lightly. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Hindi siya binili or ginawa ng mga automotive brands na to para ma-drive na mabagal. It was meant to be enjoyed, meant to be driven down the highway, meant to be drifted, taken around corners, and really made the most out of its engine. So for performance, we are giving it a 4.5 out of 5. Well deserved. For value for money at 2,158,000 pesos, the Subaru BRZ is still one of the most affordable sports cars that's ever around in the market today. And honestly, medyo fair naman yung market value niya. If there's anything that needs to be done to this car, upgrade mo lang ng 2-din head unit o kaya touchscreen head unit, yung dated infotainment system niya, and you should be good to go. So for that, we are giving it a 4 out of 5. So for our Philkotse score, the Subaru BRZ, despite its age, is still one of the most sought-after, affordable sports cars in the segment today. And honestly, ang dami pa rin may gusto ng kotse na to. So for that, our Philkotse score is 3.5 out of 5. And yes, as we mentioned earlier, sabi nga ni Subaru Philippines na palabas na yung latest BRZ by the end of 2021. The new BRZ, of course, is mas mabilis, mas powerful, mas high-tech syempre, and of course, mas bago. Pero kung na-test drive mo naman itong model na to, hindi ka naman namin masisisi kung ito ang pipiliin mo because it's such a beautiful car and marami pa rin talaga may gusto nito. And malay nyo, kapag lumabas na yung outgoing model, mas malaking discount ang mabibigay nila para sa kotse na to. My name is Ref Bangsil and thank you for joining us in this in-depth review of the 2020 Subaru BRZ. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to get the latest news and updates from Philkotse.com, the #1 car portal in the Philippines. We'll see you guys next time. The Subaru BRZ.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Philkotse, the country's #1 online car portal.